And now we have the Heartland Dojo Saga Episode 2, Homecoming. Well, officially not Episode 2, but essentially. Anyway, it's been a hot minute since I went back to Unleashed, right? You know, not as much time as I'd like there to be, but hey, you know, it's here now, and that's what matters. Because I didn't realize that Ice and Fire is Episode 4 was an hour long. It's like, nope! Dang. That's no bueno indeed. Damn it, the fusion dimension are invading again. Oh, I was joking! That's Chaos Giant's foot. And that's, of course, Chaos Giant. Actually, the Obeliskors look pretty
run, but you can't hide.
One-to-one with their anime version.
Ancient gear
not perfect, but you know, it's...
Attack now!
Yeah, it's not bad, actually. No!
What?
It was a dream. Or a memory.
You still think they can be trusted? After everything they've done to our dimension, to our home, to
Topia?
Topia? I told you, Ace. I told you. It's your choice. You chose incorrectly. You still think that they can be our friends? After all this? Topia, I thought you thought. Of course, it's always about what you think. Your way of thinking is the best way of thinking. Nobody else should think otherwise. You are so selfish. What did you call me? I said you're selfish.
What the hell? Now I'm even more confused.
Waiting for you, little boy. Care to join my toys?
Oh no.
No, please, I don't wanna.
Not him, not him, not him, no!
Selfish.
No, go, get away from me, get away from me.
You don't understand, Ace. I don't expect you to understand. The importance of our dimension, the good of our people. Maybe you'll thank me when you're older. Honestly, you were the easiest thing to trick. You just wandered off into the arena thinking I
Leave me alone!
Really are a gullible little punk. Must have forgotten to card this one. God's eye surprised. Blends into the background just like the rest of the experience. Shut up! Please! I don't want to do this anymore. Stop it!
Damn, they said rough, clearly. No!
Play?
I don't want to be your toy, you sick, disgusting freak!
What was it you said to me? Oh, yes, that's right. I will break you! Ah!
God. So that's what the frickin' doll guy looked like and what it's supposed to look like. Oddly very fitting. Like, you know, if you had to pick what he would look like, that's probably it. Kind of reminds me of Toy Maker from, like, Justice League. I think he was in the Superman animated series, but I don't remember on that one. God. He's haunted by the ghost of his past of, like, not living up to Topia's legacy after being trusted with one for all dragon. And, of course, the dramatic experience he went through with the frickin' Toy Maker dude. I don't remember his name, so he's going off of that. And, of course, the trauma of the Obelisk Force task, and that yellow-haired guy who I don't remember off the top of my head. But, yeah. There's a bit of it in the series I've noticed, though. It's that thanks to this in-between series, you can actually generally, what's the term? Transition into the Unleash gacha style. It's not like a straight human to gacha, which it basically is, but it's like, it allows for an easier transition, if that makes sense.
Wait, you weren't kidding about this place. It's beautiful. Thanks again for coming with me a bit. But are you sure you don't want to return to Phoenix University? I mean, the others could use the extra help.
I mean, Emily did that too, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, maybe. But considering how badly that oversized chicken brew's ravaging his gang, I'm pretty sure they can handle things on their own for a while. Besides, your needs are a bit more important to me right now. Although, I'm not really sure how welcome I'd be at your old place. Oh, don't worry about that. The Heartland Dojo is open to anyone.
Except him.
You can't do this to me!
And yet I did.
Well, at least it was when I first left. Don't look at me, pal. I'm just a messenger. Though I was just playing around with you earlier.
Shark.
If I
He's
see
back.
you here again, I'll do far worse.
So I was gonna be a one but no, he's actually gonna stick around. Alright, and I'm wrong with that. I would just, theories are wrong. Oddly, the frickin' Babylon Rogues theme works for Shark.
Oh, this is the best news! Mr. Shark!
It's weird.
Shark? Oh, hey kid. Oh, wow! I didn't know you came back this early. Oh, how have you been? Well enough. What about you?
I'm here to piss off Alfredo, who's bitching about legacy characters being back in an Arc 5 show. That's the point!
Job takes a lot out of you. This is Bit.
What's the point of being in the Arc 5 universe if you're not going to have cameos?
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Plus, nothing will be as bad as Lazar in Arc 5.
I recognize that voice.
Why are you even here?
Yes, you should. We met in Synchro.
We brought back Lazar, but not like Akiza or something.
Hooded, but now I do. You're Reginald Castle, one of the legendary duelists who helped fend this dimension during the war. Yeah, sure, whatever. Sorry, where did I meet you before? Hold on. You two know each other. Sort of.
You've heard of him.
He helped me and Hugo escape some Evo grunts.
Or not, never mind.
I remember. Back when Havoc tricked
Right.
us. Exactly.
Brain fart.
I forgot to thank you for that.
I would think it was something like before then, you know? Like, I don't know,
Honor's
as
all
kids or
yours.
something.
And I prefer Shark. Sorry, kid. I'd love to catch up with you sometime, but I'm just going into town for a moment. The old man will be here shortly.
You still gotta get that tea.
Okay.
After everyone and their mother
meeting you
stepped
again,
on
Mr.
it.
Shark. Thank you for helping my friend a few months ago. Hey, he's lucky I cared more about those chumps than I did him. Is he always like that?
Yes.
Oh, he's a little gruff, but he does care, really. Otherwise, he wouldn't.
He's
have
that
come
old
back here
stereotype,
every
just
so
like,
often.
he
So
plays
why
a
did he
rough
stop coming
exterior,
here?
but deep down he
It's because of
cares.
his trauma during the war. He only talks about it to the Sensei, though. Really? Well, then he must be good with people, then. Oh, you have no idea. Sensei! Hello, Ace, my
Travis like
little
coughing,
Robin.
by the way. Freaking seasons changing sucks. So he was Topia's dad. Or
So,
Sensei, I should
how
say,
long have
Sensei.
you two known each other, then?
That's right, because there
Most
was
of
that
my
behind the
life.
duels
My
episode,
parents
and it
were
was
killed
just
during the war,
S-code in the
so
night in the
I
freaking
was raised
beard.
here. It doesn't really bother me, though. I was only 3 at the time, so I don't remember them that well. Sensei, Topia, and all the other students here are, well, the biggest family I've ever had. Topia. Indeed, it is a shame what happened to him. I feel both soul-crushed that he could do such a thing, and disappointed that I never realized sooner. Anyway, I can see that you've gotten a few new faces around here. Who's this? Ah, this is Caroline, my new assistant. She's only come here a few weeks ago.
Welcome.
Salutations, young Ace. The Sensei has told me a lot about you. Hello, what brings you to the Heartland Dojo? That's personal. I just needed help and a job, I suppose.
Well, that's a good
Luckily,
reason
the
as any.
Sensei was kind enough to offer me one. Oh, well, don't worry about it being personal. After all, anyone the Sensei trusts is welcome here. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what's your name? I mean, I know you're the Sensei, but Sensei who? Oh, yes, bless me, where are my manners? Sorry, It's Sensei Kamea. Kamea? As in Kamehameha?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yes, I suppose my family was quite fond of Dragon Ball Z at some point in the past.
Then Daima came out. I'm kidding, that was a joke.
What? Sorry, it's just that's the first time I've heard you laugh.
Don't tell anyone ever.
Of it. Of course I am. I mean, who do I look like? Draco Greendale? Draco Greendale? Who's that?
Draco. We cut to Draco. I don't know why, but I have the urge to punch this kid in the face.
I think he would love to meet Mr. Shark. He's always been obsessed with legendary duelists and tales of old. During weekend nights, we gather around, and he tells us some incredible stories about some of the older years of duel monsters. They were great. I mean, I've heard stories and scenarios that I could hardly imagine. Oh, is that so? Who else do you work with?
Like, at one point, some guy gets turned into a shirt. Can you believe this? It was in the rush dimension, but still.
Very timid and keeps to himself. It takes a while for him to trust someone. Then there's Percy, our main
These are cool
manager.
little highlights of showing
He's a
up the
very
characters in
kind
the
man.
background,
And
almost
then
like
there's this
holograms
bounty
in a way.
hunter who helps us out every now and again. His
Blur
name's
transition
Blur.
great.
Are you still mad at him? Well, considering the
He
stupid
transitioned
plan
Grain
he
to
had when
Rimaru
Last
and also
Mission
Grain to
wrong.
Gacha.
Yes,
He
that's
just
the last
Blur
time
just
I
transitions.
disappointed
He
from a
does
bounty hunter,
well.
let me tell you.
He's
Let
like
alone rely on
perfect.
emergency teleports that don't
In
even
a way.
work half the time. These people sound like nice men. I would be honored to meet them sometime. We'll give you our recommendation when we head back. I'm sure Draco would love to come here. Like I said, he's always been fond of this sort of thing. Yeah, but you'll have to do it bit. I don't think I'll be going back. Why ever not? It was just too stressful. I'll just have to find a different Duel Monsters career. Ace, dear little Robin.
He just needs to
What
give up
happened?
because of all the trauma. Ghosts of my past.
A lot.
Where do I begin?
Tell me everything.
Well, it all started when I was born. Okay, maybe not that far back. Maybe not everything.
You told him everything, didn't you, Bit?
Well, he asked for it.
I'm sorry, but he knows you better than everyone. And I think you need to talk about this. It's alright. It's hard to keep a secret from you, isn't it, Sensei?
Bakugan
Well,
defenders of
I
core
know this
Japanese
sanctuary
theme.
like
I know
the
this
back of
music
my
too
hands,
well.
And everybody in it. I could tell something was wrong the moment you decided to visit me. And I am deeply sorry, Ace. You've suffered so much from your time with the Lancers. I can understand now why you choose to step down. That wasn't the only reason why I decided to come back.
Oh.
Topia
All for
gave
one,
this to us
or one for
before,
all dragon.
you know.
Good to see that the
Said he
cards
wanted
still
to find
transition to
someone
Gacha
who was
well,
truly
too.
worthy enough
I don't know
to
how
wield
hard
it.
that was, but still, it's the extra effort that goes a long way.
And I just don't think it was me. Maybe he meant Bit, or perhaps Hugo. Regardless, I just wanted
But
to
he
return
gave it to you.
until you could find
So he
someone
must
else
have
who
meant
could probably wield
you.
it. Anyway, it's been a long trip. I'm just going to get some rest.
Grabs hand.
Do you really think that you're not able to wield this card? At the risk of sounding disregarding, have you not yet attempted to summon it?
No, he hasn't.
No,
Not even
not
once.
really, but I don't think I can. I mean, you know how fickle One For All Dragon is, right? All too well. But you'll never know if One For All Dragon has your trust unless you summon it for yourself. Well, I don't want to find out.
You're
Why not?
scared.
Because I'm scared to.
Yeah.
During our last mission,
Afraid
I
of
got
being
angry.
wrong.
Angry.
Or afraid of being right,
More
rather.
angry than I've ever felt in my entire life. I felt just like Topia. I didn't like what I saw, and I don't want to go through that again. If the dragon deemed Topia unworthy for acting like that, then it'll deem me unworthy too. I don't need to know the answer, and I don't want to go back to that island. Anger, you say?
What was
That
your
doesn't
anger
sound like
pointed
you.
at?
Of course, all of us get angry. It's a natural human response. But you never seem like the type to lash out. You've always tried to cheer someone up, put a smile on their face. Even Reginald, my boy.
Which took a
changed
lot.
Everything. Very well then.
If I remember correctly, wasn't Topia
Duel.
getting angry and using it for
Yes,
wrong, whereas
that's
Big
right.
would be using it for
Duel
right?
me.
Or Ace would, I'm
And we
sorry,
shall see
name wrong.
If you have this anger.
It's been a while.
which you
I
are
should
afraid of.
rewatch Unleashed at some point. I should add that to the list of things I need to
Fancy.
rewatch, considering this series is
We had this
almost
kind
10
of
years
dueling
old.
arena back at my old
Uh,
academy.
And yeah, I got plans to do
Indeed, I can
RLDS at
imagine
some
it would be
point.
quite boring looking at castles all day.
No.
Well, there's also a... Wait.
Castles?
But you know, I have my ways.
Huh. You're just gonna lean against the wall. Yep.
Oh, I warn
Typical.
you, my child. I am going to duel my best. But that's only because I want to see your...
Careful,
reflection.
even Topia couldn't beat this guy.
I know.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Strange. Where's his duel pad? It's right there on his face.
It's a dual
We call it
gazer.
a dual visor. It's similar to those
And they
dual
spelled
gazer
loading
we
wrong.
have back in
Ah,
the
the
day.
Excalibur search in the
Right now,
background.
just a prototype, gifted by Sensei by Kite
The
Master
Dragonverse
himself.
crew told me about that joke in the background.
let's get
Basically,
started.
I think it
Let's
was
duel.
like they said that the oh, what they call
All right,
it?
Sensei.
The Excalibur Dimension
Age
is all
before beauty.
is a bunch of is like a movie series,
Careful
and
what
every
you wish
movie is
for.
played by
I
Nicolas
draw.
Cage, like all the
Since I have
characters
no
and
monsters
stuff like
on
that.
my field, I can special
Or
summon
just present with
Tatsukumo
Nicolas
Gardner
Cage,
in defense
Nicolas Cage,
mode.
something like that.
This monster prevents you from searching cards.
Which is like that's such a
outside your
Netflix
drawer.
idea.
I place two
Well,
cards
no
face down.
Hollywood idea, but
and
I would
my
still
turn.
watch the movie regardless.
Okay. It's my move. I draw.
This is new.
I'll
Nexo
start by
Ninjas.
setting 4 cards face down. Then I normal summon Nexo Ninja Pyrus. I activate his special ability. Pick a card. Any card. I choose one of the cards you've set.
No, I meant from
I'm
my
just
hand.
messing with you. Yes, I'll pick the only card in your hand. That was my Nexo Ninja Aquos, who is now special summoned to the field. Those are new cards.
Very
I see
new.
you've changed your deck. What happened to your Skybats? I didn't really feel like using them anymore. Shame. I did quite like those monsters. Plus, they would have at
Dinosaurs.
least been able to fly away from this. Trap card open. Tatsukumo discovered.
What?
Now, by sacrificing Tatsukumo Gardner, I can take both your monsters with him.
Ah, crap! It's an Icarus
Oh, no!
attack.
But there's more. Since Tatsukumo Gardner was destroyed by a card effect, I can summon 2 Tatsukumo monsters straight from the
Ah,
deck
come
to the
on.
field. There's nothing I
Isn't
can
there
do.
a Tatsuko
I end my turn.
Como
Impressive.
danger monster? Oh
One
wait, no, it's
move
danger.
to flip the switch on
Something like
Ace.
that.
I
Probably the
haven't
same.
seen
Maybe that's
anything
inspiration.
yet. Remember when the sensei said he was going to duel his best? Wait, you don't mean... No, my boy. Let's see how you handle this. These 2
Oh,
monsters,
crap.
I open the overlay network.
You can't do this.
From an ancient world
He's doing
hope is
it.
needed for survival, I awaken the most powerful of beasts. Come forth and go beyond. Xyz summon.
All
One
for
all
one
dragon.
One for all. I really gotta get those names in the correct order.
What?
So all for one
Turn
is the
2 and he's already
evolution.
brought
One
out
for all
one
is
for
the
all?
regular version.
I know. I'm surprised he didn't bring it out turn 1.
What?
Ace,
He
be
could have.
careful. You should listen to your friend, child, because now I'm using One for All's special ability. By using a both overlay
Got
units,
me.
his attack point
Looks
rise to
interesting.
9,000. One for All. Attack Ace directly. Detroit. Neutron. Destruction.
Oh great. I hope this has a better ending than frickin'. Nope, gone. My Hero Academia. Our hero of heroes is now working at Burger King. Or McDonald's, or whatever the meme was. Crap baskets.
No matter how many times I see it, I just can't help but stare.
Huh.
Sorry, Sensei, but I do in fact listen to my friends. That's why I had Nexo Ninjutsu Art of Teleportation. This trap summons a Nexo Ninja monster from my graveyard.
Ah.
So, thanks to Pyrus, I'm still in the game. You better have some sort of backup plan. Otherwise, this duel
Good
will be
play.
shorter than you think. Ha! Of course I do, my child. I activate my second trap card, holding out for a hero.
Huh?
As long as this trap is
Ah,
on the
yes,
field,
I too have
One
seen
For All
Trap
can keep
2.
his attack boost. Furthermore, I don't take any damage from his effect.
What?
I end my turn. Oh dear. Wasn't expecting him to pull a move like that.
And One For All Dragon looks
Better draw
kind of
something
insane
good.
with that.
I'd
Like,
rather
it's
not
like,
bet on One For All missing a second time. It's my move. I draw. Perfect. I summon Nexo Ninja Beast. Then
Okay.
I activate my set card. Nexo Ninja Go!
What's that
This lets
do?
me take
Go,
the
Ninja,
utmost of
go!
my graveyard and call her to action. Furthermore, since she was special summoned, I can give up the ninjutsu arts card I activated on the previous turn to draw 2 cards.
Oh,
So long
I
as I
don't pro look
discard
nice. Interesting. Yeah, his own One For All Dragon. I think that card was a 1-of, though.
I now overlay level 4 Nexo Ninja Beast and Upwards.
Gotta find a One For All with a One For All.
In order to exceed summon my new favorite monster. Come forth, Nexo Ninja
That's not
Green.
One For All.
Quite nice, my child. He reminds me a bit of you. I activate Green's special ability. By using up an overlay unit, I can add another ninjutsu arts card to my hand. Then, I'll equip the Nexo Ninja Foresight Blade.
Huh?
Battle! Green! Attack the One For All Dragon! What? Where's this going? I assume you're going to use another one of your face-down cards?
No, the quick
No,
spell.
I don't need them, because with the power of the Foresight Blade, my
I
monster
see a
can
face.
see into the future, bypassing your monster's attack and destroying him automatically.
What?
Nexo Ninja Go!
Gone.
I
Interesting
end my
choice.
turn. Impressive, my
Hey,
young
it's to
Robin.
kill the monster.
But you're
Nice.
not done with One For All yet.
Okay, beat it through
I
power,
summon
beat it through
Tatsuhiro
intelligence.
Fiddle. I activate his special ability. By tributing him, he can play a sorrowful tune that will
So
summon
playing
One For All
Cricket
back
theme
from
from
the
Pokemon.
graveyard. With no overlay units, I might add. I can fix that. By tributing Holding Out for a Hero, I can attach 2 monsters from my graveyard to One
But
For
now
All's
you'll take
overlay
damage again
units,
from the effect.
Just so I can once again use his special ability. Go, Heroes Cowling! And now, that sword won't work because of One For All's immunity. But don't worry, I still have a way of preventing myself from taking damage. I equip One For All with the spell card Detroit Neutron Destruction.
Oh, come on.
It acts the same as my trap card Holding Out for a Hero.
Nah.
Only difference, when One For All leaves the field, then and only then do I take the damage. But One For All shall do everything in his power to assure I don't. Go! Attack Nexo Ninja Green!
This is no bueno.
Only you don't. I activate Foresight Blade's ability. You can't. Its other ability. By tributing it, I can activate a Nexo Ninjutsu Arts card from my hand.
Hurry up.
I play Decoy. Now,
Huh?
not only is my monster not destroyed, but the damage I take is cut in half.
Ooh.
Urgh!
Just in time. That attack had to go all the way around the sun, so it got you a little extra time to do the, oh, Topia.
How can you help anyone when you can't even help yourself? What? I said you didn't hurt yourself, did you? There's no solid mass, remember? You're fine. You just overreacted.
No, no, I didn't.
I'm alright. Come on then. Let's keep going. Very well. I place 1 card face down and end my turn. Right. Here goes. Wait. Could this mean I...
What?
Oh, Sensei. You're in for a real surprise now. Oh. Am I? Does this mean you're going to summon your own One For All dragon, perhaps? No. I have something even
Nope,
better.
I'm so scared of it.
First, I'll use Green's ability once more, using up an overlay unit to add a ninjutsu arts card to my hand. Speaking of which, I think I'll activate one now. My Nexo Ninjutsu Art of Freezing. Now, one
face
for all's
down.
attack points are frozen in half.
Using it now and not
Also
earlier.
activate my set card, Nexo
I guess you activate
Ninjutsu
trap
Art
card
of
from the hand.
Terraforming, and I declare Xyz. Lastly, I'll make sure Green is
Hey,
prepared
yeah,
before he goes
established
into
earlier.
battle with
I'm
your
an idiot.
dragon again. I activate the spell card, Element Booster!
Oh,
Element
crap.
What? That's impossible.
He's really gonna have to go above and beyond for that.
If what they told me was true, then... Now, with this spell card, I can build the overlay network again. Rank up Xyz Evolution!
Interesting. Look for it.
Behold, Nexo Ninja J Dragon Mode!
Oh my.
Fascinating combination, child. But I'm sad to say that your monster is not strong enough. Not yet, anyway. When this card is Xyz summoned, I can take a ninjutsu arts card in my graveyard and activate it. I'll choose the one I discarded earlier, my Nexo Ninjutsu Art of Power. Now, not only does Jade gain an extra 1,000 attack points, but when it battles your monster, the damage inflicted is doubled.
Oh.
You mean all 100 of it?
You
No,
forget what happens
I
when
mean
all for one leaves the field.
100 of it. What? You see, when Jade battles a monster, I can use up an overlay unit to give him 1,000 attack for every ninjutsu arts card I control.
Oh, whoa.
That's over 8,000 attack points. And with that trap card's effect, that's about 8,200 points of damage. Sorry, Sensei, but this duel is over. Go! Jade Blade of Justice!
Let me guess. The Sensei still has a face down. Way to go. But life
What?
points didn't
But-
change.
But how?
Despite
Just
the
a
quick
little
spell.
trap card. It's one of the classics.
Oh, come on.
Straw.
But the equip spell's effects.
Hey, don't worry,
You're supposed to
kid.
take damage when it
He's
leaves the
still
field.
lost. After all, he takes damage equal to one for all's attack. No, he doesn't.
What do you mean?
How? This is how. I have Tatsukyumo Lantern in my grave.
Oh, come on.
By summoning it to the field, it nullifies the damage I take.
I read the zero part
You knew
when
that
it
would
was in
happen?
the grave.
This isn't the first duel I've seen my sensei in. I know most of his moves. I place one card face down and end my turn. My turn.
Oh, we saw what the face down is. That's not a good sign. Time to end this.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that you managed to survive that one, hey, Sensei? Well, I know I definitely was when you brought out that monster. I'd never seen a Nexo Ninja like that before. Where did you get that Element Booster card?
Well, I'm a Lego fan,
I-
so...
Don't know, actually. I just drew it from my deck. I don't even remember putting it in. It probably had something to do with that monster Blur found. Well, he did say you'll know when you use it.
Yeah,
Well,
it's like a Destiny
unfortunately,
draw.
I've seen enough. I'm ending this duel now.
What?
I activate the spell card Twin Twisters. By discarding a card from my hand, I can destroy 2 cards on the field.
Duh.
Say goodbye to your terraforming and face down. No! Now I activate the spell card Tatsukyumo Garage Sale.
Garage sale.
Which lets me add another Tatsukyumo monster from my deck to my hand. I shall now
like a
summon
yokai
my
or
monster of
something?
choice, Tatsukyumo Parasol. Why not another fiddle? You could summon back one for all. Come now, young ace. You didn't think I would solely depend on my strongest monster now, would you?
Even better than him.
overlay
Not
my 2
relying on the
level 4
strongest monster
monsters.
at all.
I call to the field the most skilled warrior of this ancient land.
Utopia.
Xyz summon Tatsukyumo Kappa Blader.
Great.
He may be weaker than your monster, but not for long. Thanks to Parasol's ability, my monster gains 500 attack for every overlay unit he has upon summon.
Aw,
Battle.
man.
Kappa Blader, face off against the Jade Dragon mode. What?
But
Ah,
the
yes,
Dragon
that's
mode
right.
is stronger.
It has been a while since you've seen Kappa Blader in action. Then let me remind you of his special ability. By using up an overlay unit, Jade Dragon mode's attack and defense points are swapped.
Huh?
Ah,
But he only has 900
It's
life
over.
points left.
indeed. Although I will admit, I did enjoy the challenge myself. But now I shall claim my prize. Kappa Blader, end this duel. Antique Blade Assault!
Oh, man.
Ah!
Show's over. Legos lose.
Ace? Oh, hello. Sorry for wandering off like that.
Oops, sorry.
I just wanted to be
Just
alone.
pop up on screen.
I see your turmoil now. The Skybat deck which you played before reflected your free spirit. But now that you have been through such hardships, you want to try and act more mature, more adult, which is why you use these more adult cards. The time with the Lancers hardened your heart. And
Well, Topia changed decks
your
too.
recent actions has made you petrified of what you could become. Am I right? You got all that from your duel? It's what he does.
He's
The
a
deck
sensei for a
reflects the
reason.
duelist, young bit. Every card, every decision they make is a reflection of their very soul. I could imagine Topia went through something similar before reuniting with you. He switched his deck to Masquerades when he felt disgraced, when he felt ashamed of himself.
And then he lost every
He
other
wanted
duel.
nothing more than to hide, go into the shadows. He thought it'd be best if the world didn't remember him. And yet, if it wasn't for him, then this copy of One for All Dragon would still be in Ridley's hands. Sensei, how do you feel about Topia? To speak the truth, more or less the same as before. But he still chose to do the right thing in the end.
That
He
counts for
deserves to
something.
rest in peace.
Yeah.
Ace, if you wish to remain here, then so be it. I shall not force you to return to the Lancers. Not right now, at least. What do you mean? Well, I'm not implying that you should return. But unless you face your demons soon, they may very well haunt you for the rest of your life. For now, though, take as much time as you need. Thank you, Sensei. Oh, Bit, listen, you don't have to stay because of me. I think the others might need your help. You know, Yugioh said something similar to me a few months ago. You know what I said? I said we're Lancers. We stick together.
Yeah.
I think the others can handle things on their own for a little while at least. I'll stick around. After all,
Thanks, bud.
you brought me this far, didn't you? Thank you. Good night.
True friends.
Good night. You have a loyal heart, young Bit. Thank you, Sensei. Oh, by the way, this question's been bugging me for a while. Every time I've heard about One for All Dragon, I always hear the saying, there are 9 copies in all the world.
9 copies.
You
Oh,
and
that's
Ace
what I got
already
one.
have 2, so where are the other 7? Well, I'm afraid I can't tell you, because even I don't know the answer. Perhaps we'll learn of those stories someday.
Another potential spin-off? Maybe. Would be cool. They don't know I have the other 7 copies in my back pockets. He's thinking like, oh god, I hope they're not all in evil's hands. At last look, it was just like, uh-oh. Okay, now. That was a very good episode. Good work, Test Code Night. Giving Ace a major role in the episode was a bit of a surprise, but not complaining considering he has the most baggage, you could say, character potential with it. Here's how I switched to Nexo Ninjas, which is a mix of Ninjago and Nexo Knights. Obviously, I know that one just because my brother watches a lot of Lego shows, so I knew that one I could probably tell you off the top of my head. I can't figure out the Ben 10, which I actually watch, but the one that my brother watches, oh yeah, I can tell you that one in a heartbeat. Make it make sense. But regardless, it was cool to see him do against the Sensei. It was a good duel. They're just like, I thought there was one for all dragon. No, there's 9. I thought there was one for all dragon. No, there's 9. Okay, I guess I forgot about that detail. Again, I need to rewatch at least at some point. It would really help me. But yeah, Ace has a lot of baggage given everything he went through with Topi. He still doesn't feel worthy of the One For All Dragon. Now, would he have won the duel if he had just summoned the One For All Dragon? Probably not, but at least he get over his fear of summoning it, right? Probably. He has to. I mean, I doubt he'd win the duel. Odds are the Sensei was always going to win, but, you know, would have been cool. Just an all-for-one dragon versus an all-for-one dragon. Imagine if he had One For All Dragon on the field and then he used Element Booster on it to evolve it. That'd be cool. Ah, well, maybe in a future episode or something. That would still be cool, but yeah. Ace felt like he's unworthy, and you not something that doesn't make you less worth, doesn't make you any more or less worthy. It just makes you you. Again, Topia chose you. That wasn't a sheer moment of random chances. At that point, he could have tossed it to frickin' bit, I think. He chose you, so that was clearly for a good reason. Topia knows what he's doing more often than not, and yeah. Gotta respect his wishes, because otherwise you're in trouble. Although, yeah. Good duel against the Sensei. You certainly did a better job than Topia did, who lost in like, what, 3-4 turns? So, yeah. Good thing he didn't pull that frickin' One For All loop on him. Otherwise, he would have lost turn frickin' 2. Oh, yeah. I like how frickin' One For All has all the support and stuff, but then again, it's the Sensei to be using it to its fullest potential. That just makes sense that he has basically a deck for it. So yeah. Good episode that I'm glad I checked out. Good to see more character development on Ace. And it was good to see Shark again, of course. And a little bit of character for Bit. And yeah, good to see the Sensei again from that Behind the Duels episode. Yeah. Good stuff to see. I'm glad I checked it out. So good work again, next Code Night. And I'll be sure to check out more episodes as they come out, and I still got other things I gotta check out too for Unleashed because I realize I'm behind. So I gotta fix that. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Later.